I studied computer science with multimedia at the University of Mauritius and graduated in 2005. Just after my studies, I joined Ceridian, and at that point in time, I started to work on automation as a software engineer. Automation was really new in Mauritius at that point in time, and very few people mastered the skill, so it was quite challenging for a first job, for a first role. And in 2010, I was promoted to project lead, and spent around 5 years in that role. And then in 2015, I became service delivery manager, and I was heading a level 2 support team that supported around 2,000 clients in the UK. So it was, again, quite challenging. And then in 2016, I became QA process and technology manager, and that was the first time at Ceridian that a truly global team was being led from Mauritius. So actually, there were managers in Mauritius that were leading teams and projects globally. So at that point in time, it was a very interesting role in my career because I had teams that were very diverse. Part of my team was based in Mauritius, part in North America, and a part in India. And there were really various cultures, especially the teams in North America were very diverse, different nationalities, cultures, backgrounds. After that, I left Ceridian and I joined Middlesex as head of IT in 2017. At Middlesex, I was part of the design of the new campus, I would say. When I joined, they were still in the stage of building the campus, which is now at Unicity in Piconflac. So I had that role for around a year and a half, where I kept the campus with all the IT infrastructure for the new facilities, to set up all of that, move over there, migrate everything, and then stabilize afterwards. And then in September 2018, I joined the National Computer Board as Executive Director, and that's been around 6 months now. Being true to oneself is a difficult journey. It isn't an easy ride, and I faced many challenges in my life because I chose that path. When I was young, many people around me gave me advice on which subjects I had to choose and what career choices were sensible or not. And don't get me wrong, these people all had good intentions. They wanted me to be successful in life. But I have always somehow been a bit unconventional, because part of me is very rational and sensible, but there's also that little bit of fantasy. So, for example, in HSC, I chose to study maths, physics and art, which is quite an odd thing to do. And it was the same when I started to work. People would tell me that with the field I had chosen, I had to give up on my personal life if I wanted to grow and move up the ladder. I was also often told that I'm too emotional to be a good manager or a good leader. So at some point, I made the mistake of stopping to listen to my inner voice, because the voice of others was louder than mine. And so for a long time, I believed that growing further was not possible for me. Then I was blessed to work with someone who believed in me more than I believed in myself, and who saw immense potential in me. And I had this turning point in my life where I realized that I had to listen to that inner voice again, or otherwise I would miss my true calling in life. I learned to know myself better and believe in myself. I decided to define what I considered to be success for me, rather than going by the stereotypes of society and people around me. And I found my own way of leading, my own way of dealing with challenges thrown at me. And yes, many times I failed, many times I fell down. But no matter how often I fell down, I rose again. And I guess this is part of life. It's not easy to have a challenging career and have a family life and have a social life, but it's possible. And now I no longer excuse myself for being successful. I don't excuse myself for being different or thinking different. I am who I am. What matters is being true to myself, and it's okay if not everyone understands, because the truth is that no one else knows exactly what it's like to be you. No one else is in your shoes. What I would like to tell the women out there is that if you're scared, if you want to do something but people are bringing you down, if you are tired of constantly facing challenges to realize your dreams, well, you're not alone. Even the most successful of us face these challenges all the time. Believe in yourself, because you have only one life, only one shot at it. So give it your best shot.